morning. My name is Jason. I'm the associate pastor here at Crosspoint. We want to welcome you here. If you're new with us, you'll find this welcome card in the pew in front of you. If you want to take that out, put as much information on it as you'd like. Drop it in the offering plate when that comes by so that we can answer any questions that you may have, let you know any information that you might need from our church. If you have a prayer request, please put that on the back and drop that in as well. We will pray for those things. So we invite you to do that. We saw this wonderful video with all of these little babies, and we want to welcome today Emily K. Strobin, the newest addition to the Crosspoint family, born to Amy and Alex on January 15th. Amy was here in first service, so she gets the Iron Mother Award. Emily K., so be sure to congratulate her if you see her. We don't actually have an award. I feel like I need to say that so that someone isn't later like, where's my award? Next Friday, we have our men's Buck Dinner Outreach. There are still some tickets available. Mr. Brewer will be at a kiosk. If you don't know who Mr. Brewer is, go to the kiosk. There'll be a man there. He's Mr. Brewer. When you leave here and you go to the right, he's going to be right there. I really feel like we should put you in antlers. I really think that would go over well. We have a business meeting next Sunday, January 29th, following our 11 a.m. service to approve our 2017 budget. And so we invite you to stay after for that. And this week, today, is one of our baptism services. We're going to celebrate baptism together. And when we do that, we have questions that come our way. Why is it that we baptize adults? Why aren't there babies here? What does this mean? And so I just want to take a moment to explain to you how we as a church view baptism and how we celebrate it together. People in our church and in our church family are baptized when they can make the decision that that's what they want to do. So we don't practice infant baptism, but rather we call it believer's baptism. When someone can explain what it means to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, what the gospel is, then we will baptize them here. And so we don't view this as a means of salvation. By being in our water, it's warm. Pastor Matt makes sure it's warm, but it's not going to save you. It doesn't mean that someone who's been baptized is more of a Christian than anyone else. What it is an act of obedience that Jesus has laid before us. And if we believe in him, then we are baptized. This baptism that we'll see today is a declaration by Mr. Bond to say, I believe this, that I am placing my life in Jesus' hands. I'm going to walk as he walked. I'm going to be as he was. And he is going to be the center of my life. And we make that declaration publicly. And that's what we'll be doing here today in a little while. Right now, we want to come together and we want to pray over our offering. A number of things have happened in our country. Today is what we call Sanctity of Life Sunday, where we honor and think of life in general, life at the beginning, life at the end, life. And one of the things that we lose out on sometimes as believers when we are passionate maybe about life at the beginning, we aren't as passionate about life throughout. And so we don't want to lose that passion. And we want to come together this morning and pray. And we're going to pray together. So I invite you to bow your heads. Father,